Robot fans, near and far, please welcome to the field your master of ceremonies, Darren G.
Oh my God! Welcome to the Pacific Northwest District Champion here in 2022, and welcome back, everybody. How you guys been? Oh my gosh. I tell you, one thing I gotta say, I've missed every one of you. I've missed your robots. I've missed your great professionalism. I've missed your great smiles. I've missed all your electricity you bring to these fields every year. So again, for the first robotics competition, this year's challenge was what? Rapid React. And was it a rapid react or what? So what I've learned is that sometimes you can't get the top bar, but you know what? You went for the top bar, and you're still going back for the top bar every time. And that's what's really cool about everything students out here. I congratulate you for that. So this first forward is presented by Qualcomm, another amazing sponsor for FIRST. Challenges FIRST teams to look to the future of transportation. There's a lot of transportation stuff going on out there, but every person in here, every student in here is the future. When you walk out that door, this 3 days of competition isn't your future. This is your beginning of your learning. Walking out that door is your future. So take those lessons you've learned from the past, from what you did this weekend, different modes of transportation, and make it something better for this planet, right? We want to make it better. We want to make it easier for everybody and its inhabitants. You are the drivers for tomorrow, the breakthroughs. You're also here this weekend celebrating your creativity, your talents, your smarts, and your energy and your spirit. And as we rethink the future of transportation, explore the exciting new technologies, who better to step up and present this as a sponsor in this Rapid React? And I'm going to go off script here. My employer, the Boeing Company. Woohoo! So let's go ahead and hear what they have to say.
Presented by Boeing. I'm Naveed Hussain, Chief Technology Officer at Boeing and former FIRST Robotics Competition judge. The skills you are developing today will be the skills you'll use to innovate a better tomorrow. And I've seen it firsthand. I've had the chance to meet many of you in the arena and see your teams in action, competing, creating, and building the confidence to go further. At Boeing, we know you are the generation that will propel us forward. People who were in your footsteps not long ago are now at Boeing. How will you be part of the future of transportation? All of us at Boeing wish you a safe and fun competition season as your innovation, creativity, and ingenuity continue to propel you forward.
All right. And it is. So that Chief Technology Officer of Boeing is an awesome guy. Very nice guy, too. I've met him before. And we're really excited as a whole for FIRST to partner with Boeing for this Rapid React season. And achieving the new heights has never been before within our own reach. So again, big thanks to Boeing for the great job they've done. I want to give them a big hand again. Sorry, I got to do that. And what's really cool is that as you think about what Boeing, they've actually do a lot of, as part of the sponsorship, they actually give money to teams, both veteran and rookie teams. So if you have a Boeing employee or a Boeing vendor, thank them because they actually put in money for the teams. And what's really cool about that, these teams spread out through Washington, Oregon, and Alaska. And I want to congratulate all those teams for being here today. I think they came from Alaska to get colder. They wanted to stay on, 'cause it's been warmer up there than it has been here. But anyways, great place. Oh man, I gotta go. Time to go back on an Alaskan cruise. Oh, sorry, I digress. So the other thing we want to think about is First has some amazing lineups, and one who's partnered with First has really done a really cool job, and we want to recognize them, and they made a video for us. So this is with Disney, so let's go ahead and roll that Disney video.
Hello, First teams and fellow spectators. We hope you're having a blast at today's first competition. We wish we could be there with you.
More than ever before, we need ambitious, creative, and optimistic minds to solve the world's greatest challenges. Through the power of science, technology, engineering, and math, today's students can face these challenges and create the futures they imagine, both for themselves and their communities.
That's why this year, we are excited to showcase how First teams are using their STEM know-how and creativity to be forces for good through Build the Future, powered by Star Wars, Force for Change.
And we want to hear from you. We are here to remind First teams to make sure that they submit their stories for the chance to be featured on the global stage. How are you and your teammates using your STEM skills beyond gameplay to be forces for good in your communities?
Submit your stories at firstinspires.org/buildthefuture for the chance to be featured.
We can't wait to hear your stories of hope and innovation. Have fun at today's competition, and may the Force be with you always.
All right. So did you guys get that? So you got to go. You can actually be a part of this, right? So you want to go to, what, firstinspires.org, and then it's Build the Future. And what I noticed up there on their website versus my notes, it said build-the-future. So again, make sure you go in and do that application for that. And as we're talking about sponsors and amazing sponsors, what we're really fortunate about here in the Pacific Northwest is we had a sponsor that stepped up and is doing an amazing job of really showing some really cool stuff and technology, which you'll see down in the gym. And that's the U.S. Air Force. They've actually stepped up, and they've actually helped in the Pacific Northwest as one of our major sponsors for our district events. And who we want to bring out right now, this lady is an amazing person. She is the only, okay, so for this competition, she's the only possible with the support of our sponsors, which I still love. But we want to bring to the stage Second Lieutenant Crystal Springs. She's the Gold Bar Diversity Recruiter from the 368th Recruiting Squadron from Hill Air Force Base, Utah. She's responsible for recruiting college-eligible individuals in the states of, she's got a huge area, Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, Oregon, and Washington for the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps, and at more than 1,100 colleges and universities across the United States and Puerto Rico. So let's bring to the stage Second Lieutenant Crystal Springs.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Second Lieutenant Crystal Springs, and it is an honor and a privilege to be speaking with you today on the behalf of the 368th Recruiting Squadron based out of Hill Air Force Base, Utah. Thank you. So to briefly introduce myself, I'm a recent graduate and second lieutenant commissioned out of Troy University in Troy, Alabama. So not that far from here. I'm currently serving as a recruiter at the recruiting squadron at Hill, and I'm responsible for recruiting high school aged individuals for the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps as they pursue their college degree at universities throughout the United States. The Air Force is a proud sponsor of the first robotics competition, and we could not be more excited about this year's theme, First Way Forward and Rapid React. Students, like you, the U.S. Air Force and Space Force is dedicated to solving the problems of the future. Your hard work over the past 6 weeks has allowed you to craft your skills, create bonds, and earn a competitive spot in this year's district championship. In fact, the same teamwork and ingenuity that you've put into building your robots is the same ingenuity and teamwork modeled by our airmen every single day. Whether it's flying remotely piloted aircraft, launching a defense satellite, or preventing a cyber attack, it takes a team of airmen working together to ensure mission success. The key to everything the Air Force does is teamwork. And to our parents, teachers, and coaches, please stand up and allow us to recognize you at this time. We'd like to thank you for your critical influence as you've served, setting the foundation for this generation to innovate in ways we've never seen before. From early mornings to late nights and all the snack runs that you've made in between, we thank you for your continued dedication and sacrifice in supporting and developing our next generation of young leaders. Please be seated. In 2019, we hosted the first leadership experience for teachers and mentors like yourselves at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio. This 3-day experience allowed mentors to gain an exclusive look into the Air Force and the boundless career and professional development opportunities that we have to offer for students. This year, we will be hosting another first leadership experience, and I encourage you to visit the FIRST website for more additional information and registration. And lastly, to get a closer look at just a portion of what our nation's finest airmen do every single day, I invite you to tour our immersive 4D experience, Shadow Strike, and meet the Air Force representatives at our tent. In closing, thank you for allowing me to share a portion of the Air Force story. Together, let's push the boundaries of science and technology. With you leading the way, anything is possible. Good luck on your final matches and competition. Aim high. I'd now like to ask you to direct your attention to the screen for a brief message. Thank you.
Welcome, FIRST robotics teams, mentors, and volunteers. We are proud to be partnering with FIRST for our 12th year. Here at the U.S. Air Force and Space Force, we are always in pursuit of new technology. We don't react to the future, we get ahead of it. From remotely piloted aircraft and autonomous systems to reusable spacecraft and electric vehicles. And maybe even some secret projects we can't tell you about. We know transportation has the power to launch us forward. Together, we can reach new worlds, help each other, and keep our world safer. While this technology is exciting, it would be nothing without the people developing it. People just like you. Your ability to think outside the box and collaborate with your teammates will take you further than you can imagine. Maybe we'll see you there. Aim high.
Awesome. And as the second lieutenant actually said out here was that, I don't think, they do have the tents down there. I was talking to the folks that are actually running them. That's a 4D dynamic simulator. So what you do is probably put goggles on, you're gonna be sitting in seats, and you're gonna fly in a plane, and it's gonna actually move on you. So it's gotta be pretty cool. So I strongly encourage you to go check it out. Looks like a really cool thing. Yeah, so just have a good time doing that. They're very nice. And they had some really cool robots down there too that they let you play with. So another thing that's really cool. Oh, while we're talking about really cool people, there's some folks here that are in blue shirts. We want them to stand up, give a quick wave. These are our judges. They're the person that gets to keep them all together is their judge advisor, and that's Carrie Shue. We want to thank Carrie for coming in and doing all that. There she is. Yep, she's awesome. And then there's also those folks that do a really good job. It's a really hard job, and they do a great job at it the whole time. That's our referees. Let's say where they are hiding out back here. There they are, hiding in the back. They're controlled by, or I'm sorry, the head referee is Dale Garraway. He's a great guy. He's been around for like ever. So, and they're going to help us with that fair competition. And as long as we're talking about fair competition, we're also thinking about safety as being the priority for first, right? So we want to make sure that everybody has fun and safe at the same time. So please welcome our safety managers, Amy Smith and Mark Baldridge. Amy, are they here? If not, they're here somewhere. They're hiding. If you didn't see them, they're the ones wearing the red vest. You'll see them hanging around down in the pits. And then there's the other one that just kind of happened, and this is something I think would be really cool to see a Pacific Northwest team do, and that's the safety animation one. This is the one from Team 1939, the Kniggets. Oh, where'd that term come from? Oh, that's right, Monty Python. Hey, thank you. Give that person a star. Actually, a couple people from Kansas City, Missouri, for their terrific award-winning safety animation. So let's check out this video. So let's roll that video.
Technology is helping people and cargo move a better planet faster and further than ever before.
Let's follow one package to see how the future of transportation is safe for all. People and robots often work together to create products and get cargo ready for shipping.
Just like in FIRST, safety training is important when working with robots. Robots will also have safety features like sensors and cameras to avoid injuries.
Planes, trains, and semi-trucks can be powered by electricity and renewable energy in the future to be safer for our planet.
Self-driving cars, drones, or delivery robots will use LiDAR and the Internet of Things to avoid accidents and crashes.
Each year, 40 million people are injured in car accidents worldwide, so these technologies could save lives.
And help us go faster, farther, and safer
than ever before.
That's pretty awesome. You guys think you can kick it up a notch? All right. Kick it up a notch. I want to see you guys up there. I want to introduce you guys for the entire world to have to do every time we do these, which is really cool. So speaking of safety around here, just the logistics around here for safety, what's going on, you know, there's some pinch points within the fields and stuff. So students, and it's kind of dark because these lights right here are really bright on a lot of the fields. So we really want to remind everybody to listen to the volunteers, and really especially when entering and leaving the field area. And then also is to keep you safe. I don't want to have to, yes, they may be on site, but we really don't want to use them. I'm talking the emergency vehicle. So that would be really cool if we didn't have to use them. So again, make sure we're being safe on that. And then as we move forward in today's amazing people, outside of what we've already talked about, there's also that individual student on your team. This would be your Dean's List nominated student within your team. And we've actually talked through those. Each of the districts have already recognized these students. And so each one of these students have been recognized. So let's give a big round of applause for all those students and who nominated by their teams for a recognized. Amazing work they do, and they're always a great inspiration for the team. And again, if you really want to figure out where your next steps as an individual, because you maybe weren't nominated, look at what that person did for the team, or what that person's doing in their community, or what that person's doing. You know, and I'm one of these people, I learn from watching other people. And that's, so yeah, that's my daughter showed me this one. Anyways, so I learned from watching other people. So again, watching people really helps you move forward and learn from what you're going to do. And as we learn from what we're going to do, we have these amazing mentors. And so that's one of the things that this person brought out. It was the Woody Flowers Award, but this, not talking the award as much as what Woody Flowers brought to first. And that was gracious professionalism, right? I think it's just, yeah, let's clap for that. I think it's awesome. Woody Flowers, he helped launch FIRST Robotics, the FIRST Robotics competition with the amazing Dean Kamen. They created this term, which really in the heart of FIRST, is the heart of FIRST experience. But I personally think it should be in the hearts of the world. So as we talk about the gracious professionalism, let's hear what Woody defines as gracious professionalism in this video.
First, we do our best work while helping others and treating folks with respect and kindness. If you compete such that if your grandmother saw everything that you did on a national television program, she would be very proud, then that'll be okay. Gracious is mostly about feelings, both yours and those of others. Professionalism is mostly about knowledge and its application for good. Combining the two is important, so learn everything you can and experience helping others as often as you can. Rational self-esteem is a big deal, and it is a likely outcome from practicing gracious professionalism while busting your chops in first. So use your first experiences well. They will serve you well. Gracious professionals tend to be satisfied, happy people. So, again, both gracious and professionalism are essential to the kind of meaningful life we all want to live.
So awesome. Though he's not here with us today, we are indebted to Woody for creating the ethos of FIRST, and ask that you continue to maintain this high standard, honoring Woody's legacy by keeping gracious professionalism as part of everything you do in your life, on your team, and in your future. Do it, and you'll make Woody and your grandmother proud. That's great. So one of the awards they'll present during the opening ceremonies tomorrow is the Woody Flowers Award Finalist Awards, which will be presented an outstanding mentor who's nominated. So again, there's a couple things Woody's really brought to the stage for this program, and it's amazing, is that the Woody Flowers Award and then also that term, gracious professionalism. So again, the winner at the award from the NOM team will receive the blue banner, a trophy, a shirt signed by all of you, of course. Woody's signature look was the shirt he'd asked everyone to sign, and we want you to carry on that tradition as the Woody Flowers Award winner. So stop by the pit admin tomorrow. I think today they said you can sign the shirt. So go ahead and do that at pit admin. That's what it says on my notes. So I hope it's true. And then, as we talk about amazing people so we want to, as Second Lieutenant mentioned, there's the amazing mentors and coaches. Again, let's recognize them. Give them big thanks for all the work they've done. That includes the things they've helped with: FIRST Robotics, FIRST Lego League, FIRST Tech Challenge. You know, they've done it all. And so it's just amazing what the work they do. So again, teams, if you're looking for mentors or you need help with mentors, there's a mentor network out there on the FIRST. So again, check those things out, teams. I know that teams, this has been a tough year on teams, a tough year trying to find some mentors. It took us a while, the little rookie team I started, but we actually found a mentor that could help us do programming because software is hard and Darren doesn't do software. Just saying. So again, check out that network, and also one thing we also want to bring up as we move through this is the people who made your teams where they are today. These are the students that I believe are heroes. They came into this program as sophomores. They had never competed until they were seniors. They are now seniors. So I want to recognize, and we're actually going to let all seniors stand up right now. So you guys can stand up, right? You guys rock. So, though we can't see all of you, we want to see all of you, right? So don't forget, so write this down. So I'd tell the seniors to write it down, but they'd probably tell them that I'll remember later. But so parents, write it down for them. We're going to have a senior picture at noon. Okay, so senior picture at noon. So come down here to the fields. So seniors, check in with your parents and they'll tell you what's going on at noon. Well, I've been there. Sorry. So now, again, thanks seniors, you're awesome. So as we get through to start off the day, one thing I really want to do is everybody looks kind of relaxed. So let's go ahead and have everybody stand up. Come on, everybody stand up. Come on, stand up. You got to remove your hats. And as you remove your hats and stand, we want to welcome the Fairchild Air Force Base Color Guard to present the colors.
Colors. Halt. Present. Hawks. Colors turn. Arch.
All right, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. Goosebumps, goosebumps. Oh, so awesome. Thank you, Fairchild Air Force Base Color Guard, for that awesome part. So as we move forward now through the day, are you guys ready for some robot action? Just kind of curious. All right, so what we want to do is we're gonna have the teams. I guess we have no robots on the field, so there's only one thing to do. Okay, teams, bring out your robots.